So today I need to remove this part of the firewall, which is the AC and heater portion, so that I can have all the locations in my truck, and I'll show you that. That is where those big rectangle holes, that's where I'm going to be putting that. So it's just a matter of cutting this side out and then putting it in over there. So after I get this cut out, I'll show you guys what's going on. Okay, so that's the piece that I got that I need to put on the firewall over there. So that's for the package, the AC and heater package. So I take that, turn it this way. This piece needs to slide in there, something like that. Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'll get this all trimmed up, get that trimmed up, and then kind of slide this in and see how it goes. Probably going to be a all-day process, so I'll show you after I get this piece set in there. Okay, so this is where I'm at right now. I got a lot of the firewall cut out. This has to go up in here, someplace like that. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so this is what I have right now. I've moved, cut, fit, trimmed. Today has just been about an idea of how this stuff's gonna fit, because it needs to fit under the dash here. So I only have so much room, so I've just been kind of moving it around. Putting the AC package in and out and in and out, kind of trying to figure out. Pretty much decided, I put these two screws in here. That's where this piece is gonna live. Now I just have to build it out. So now I just kind of, I'm not gonna really use a lot of this piece. I just I needed to get an idea of where it was sitting. So a lot of this is just trial and error, and it's time consuming. I mean, there's no other way around it. It's just time consuming. So that's what I was doing today. It's getting hot out. I think I'm gonna call it a day.
Well, I didn't call it a day. I decided to get some stuff made while it was still fresh in my brain so I could sleep at night. So enjoy.
Okay, so today I'm just cutting out all my pieces to where I need metal for the firewall. This is my first time doing, you saw the gas tank obviously, but this is the first time doing a firewall. So I'm just piecing the stuff together. I'm gonna work today on getting all the pieces made, cut out, tacked together, because I need to fit it back up there with the AC package to make sure everything's in the right spot. So that's what I'm doing today. It's gonna be today and tomorrow. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Just cut all my shapes, got it taped together. That's pretty much it. So it has to fit within these parameters of the old dash. So that's what I got. I will say I'm gonna take form or function, I should say function over looks. It might be crude, and that's okay. At the end of the day, I'm driving it. I know how safe it is. Take safety over looks. So that's where I'm at right now. Okay, so I got all the pieces off. I labeled them all so I know where they go, and then I'll draw everything out, label everything as I go, and then cut it all out and then start tacking it together. Okay, so I got all my pieces cut up, and now I just need to attach them to this and then fit it on the firewall. Okay, so I got it tacked together and screwed in place, and I'm just working on my measurements. So I'm hoping that that piece is high enough. I think it is, but I'll do test fit and stuff before I go to weld it in. Okay, so I got the firewall, all the pieces stitched together so that, and I got everything fitting, the AC box, so it fits. I'm gonna get this put in tomorrow, and then I'll get it seam seal and get some rattle can on it. And then after I get it rattle canned, and see what it looks like. I'm not going for show quality. I'm just putting this thing together so I can drive it. You can spend hours and hours on doing your welding and making everything pretty. I'm cutting a car apart and putting the pieces in I need it so I can drive it every day. It's gonna be safe. When there's rattle can on it on the firewall, no one's gonna notice. So it'll be fine. Okay, so I've been welding this morning, getting it stitched up. I still gotta finish some other stuff. Just down this side over here on the left, I gotta finish that up. And then Sam's here today, and he's got the dash out so that we can mount the steering wheel. So, and that's what he's doing right now. This was the factory mount right here. Put these holes right here, he enlarged them. He's trimming this down like that side so it'll fit up in there. I've been welding and fabricating all day, and I got some of this stuff primed and seam sealed. And then over there, I realized I needed to make room for the gas pedal and the steering shaft bearing. So I just finished that up. I'm gonna throw some Scotch-Brite on them, some undercoat, some primer, and then some flat red paint. So close to being done. I just want to get the firewall done. So that's where I'm at right now. The steering column is in. The brake booster, or not, the brake booster is the Ford, the F100 brake booster, and the master cylinder is direct bolt on from the Crown Vic. So that's nice. But that's where I'm right now. I want to get this painted tonight, so this will be, get some red on it. I'm not really gonna mask stuff off, I'm just gonna here and there. It'll be good. So that concludes the firewall. So just a basic, I mean, I'm not trying to get this thing to show quality or anything. I just wanted some coverage. Didn't particularly like I got matte red pepper. So I threw some black over it and just kind of dusted it just so it looks faded-ish. So it matches more of the rest of the truck. I tried blending it in, so it'll work. Firewall's welded, primed, sealed, painted. So that'll work. Now on to the next thing. See you guys later. Okay, so finished the firewalls done on the inside, painted as well, and then Sam got the steering column from the Crown Vic mounted. So that way everything is just plug and play, and then I can put my dash around it. So that's where we're at right now. Sitting, watching, following along, and see where this goes.